Title: Voices from an Empty Room. I want to share this story not to scare people, but to make people more sensitive to things that cannot be explained by logic. In 2018, I moved to a small rented house in the Jogja area. The old house consisted of 3 rooms. I lived in 2 with my college friend Raka, and the other was left empty because it was badly damaged by a leaking roof. The landlord said the room was uninhabitable and had never been repaired since the 90s. At first there was nothing strange, but since the second week, I started hearing sounds from the empty room every night. Not the sound of mice or small animals as we thought, but like the sound of someone walking back and forth, then stopping right behind the door. I also heard someone taking a long, heavy breath. I thought it was just my imagination, or maybe a sound from the house next door, until one night, Raka suddenly woke me up. His face was pale. "Did you hear the voice calling from the empty room?" he whispered in fear. I was silent, because that night, I heard it too. A woman's voice, calling my name. Soft, hoarse, and repetitive. Dee, come here." We dared to peek through the gap in the bedroom door. The living room lights were off, but from under the empty room door, there was light, like a candle flame, even though there was no electricity in the room. The next morning, we told everything to the owner of the house. He was silent for a long time, then finally said softly, "That room used to be occupied by a female student. She lived alone, was quiet, rarely went out, until one day she was found dead in there. Suicide," she said. But at that time, people said she wasn't the one who committed suicide. There was something in that room. We moved the next day, but what still makes me shudder until now is, when we were packing our things, I found a small piece of paper tucked under the door of the empty room. It was written there, in almost faded handwriting, "If you hear my name, don't answer. She's not me."